Alright guys, I have said in previous videos that I've been buying a lot lately, so let's recap my latest purchases. Just gonna let you guys know this video will be quite long, as you obviously know already, but my finger just had anesthetic on it because I had to have a procedure on it, so I can't really, I'm glad that these fingers work, but right now I can't feel this one at all. But yeah, I like to show off my cards as fast as I can because I like to record the mail day and then I upload them to eBay. So sometimes that can kind of hurt me because I'm not being as liquid as I can in terms of updating my cards. Like sometimes it can be weeks before I actually record the mail day, and then it's a couple of weeks that my cards don't get listed. So that's why I was just like, I need to record this video now because I have a card that's being sent out tomorrow. First up, Joe Burrow Optic. This is actually the Donruss preview. So I actually got this for $125. I thought it was a bit of a scam. No offense to the seller. I actually don't think they watch my channel at all, but the price is really good on it, and he had vouchers, but he was only asking for pay ID. He took about a week to send it, and that's what was scaring me the most, but the vouch, I trusted myself. So that's why it was kind of a little bit scary. But yeah, the Donruss had a 125 preview. This is a gorgeous card. I'll chuck comps up on the screen, but at $125, it is a no-brainer for sure, and it did come in the end. The card I do have to send off very, like almost tomorrow now. Christian McCaffrey Origins, obviously, you know, 49ers are in the Super Bowl. Probably by the time this comes out, it'll be after the Super Bowl, but I bought this card for $100 and was able to flip it straight away for $300. So there were no comps on it, but Christian McCaffrey rookie on-card autos going for like $200. When I saw it was for $100, didn't really need to look at comps to be fair, and then I just assumed that it would be that was already at great value. So that one's going out tomorrow, and then a couple Jalen cards here. I think these will cost about $70 shipped. Jalen Williams Hoops Auto. This one's going for $30. This one's off for $30. Sorry, I bought it for $30, and then the Jalen Johnson tie-dye. If you haven't watched any of Jalen Johnson this season, I highly suggest you go check him out. He should be a sleeper for most improved player, but he was injured for a little bit. But tie-dye select at a 25. Got this one for like $30 to $35. I can't remember the actual number. Been playing very well for the Hawks. Just very sleeper sort of potential at the moment. I'm quite keen to see how he develops. Like, he's not too old. Like DeAndre Hunter is almost in the same sort of build, and then he's like 26, 27 years old, and Jalen Johnson's only like 22 years old. So yeah, really, really surprised by Jalen Johnson. I sold a lot of his cards cheap when I was obviously a couple, so I'd say last year, but yeah, just really surprised to see how he's going at the moment. So Jalen Johnson tie-dye there. The rest of this mail day is basically a big shipment from Card Hobby. So if you don't know what Card Hobby is, it's essentially like an eBay, a ComC, all rolled into one, and it's actually based out in China. I first heard about it from Dan the Card Man, so if you want to go check out his video on it, just explaining it, go check it out. Look, I'm really happy with the service. There's probably a couple things that I wasn't happy about. I mean, you know, it kind of goes away now that I have the cards, but number one, they took about 5 or 6 weeks to actually ship my cards, which is a long time, especially if you're someone who's a short-term flipper and you're wanting to, you know, be liquid with your cards. So I think this whole shipment, I'm only going to show half of it and I'll show the other half in another video. The whole shipment was like $4,000. So to have $4,000 waiting for 4 to 5 weeks is a lot of time. Prices can change really quickly, but I was also kind of happy with the value I got for the cards. It was just kind of went both ways. The customer service also isn't the best. And then luckily I did speak to Dan the Card Man. He said the best way to actually contact them is through Instagram DMs, which makes no sense because they have 3 emails up there. And then he was bang on because on Instagram I got a reply on the day. I sent about 10 emails via Gmail and never got a reply. So I think it's just something for them to work on, but definitely go check it out. I picked up a lot of lots. I probably won't show every single lot because it will take way too long, but a lot of autos that I think will go very nicely. Yeah, so let's see how I'm going to go with this, trying to flick through cards. Muggsy Bogues. So a lot of the autos I was targeting, I'd say less than $10 they were going for, and I think they'll go well in bargain boxes. They'll go well just on Facebook sales in general. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be at the first Melbourne card fair because it's my wife's birthday, so she takes priority. So I'm just doing a lot of Facebook sales at the moment to stay liquid. So Muggsy Bogues, Rod Strickland, David Thompson, Jalen Williams. I remember these two were like $1 each, so the hyper. I think with the Chinese market, they just have so much money that they do not care about these low-end cards. But for someone like me who likes flipping them, It's a little bit of paradise for me. So $1 for those each. Nick Batum auto. We have Nikhil Alexander Walker auto, Bobby Portis auto, Bernard King, and Max Strus autos. Man, I don't know how we're going to go through this. It is a lot. If you've used Carbon Hobby before, like, let me know in the comments. I know it's only recently opened up to a lot of international countries as of late. I don't think it's actually open for Australia, but somehow I was able to ship it here. Got a lot of Spectra, numbered lots here, excuse me. Peyton Watson, Beauchamp. Got a lot of Court Kings portraits here. This one was like $5 for these. So like a lot of value here. Jabari Smith, Spectra, numbered, a lot of numbered cards here. I mean, there's more in there. I think this lot of cards numbered to 299 rookies were about $6 or $7. I'm not going to remember pricing. To be fair, LaRavia, Beauchamp, Miles McBride, Wendell Moore Jr., Bones Highland. So all numbered selects there that will just easily move in my sales. If you're in the Facebook groups, you've probably seen my name pop up a lot because I am doing a lot of sales. I'm kind of obviously I'm in a buying mood. I've been saying that in the past, but I'm also like understanding that like I can't hold onto cards forever as much as I am a collector in heart, and I love to see all these new cards that I don't get to see as much anymore. Yeah, I love to sell cards. So we'll just quickly flick through a lot of these cards. Mark Jackson, Brad Doherty, we have Ricky Pierce, Jakob Poeltl, Max Strus, Cliff Robinson, rest in peace. Was getting a lot of NFL cards there. Rhea Ripley, shout out to the Aussies. That was $1. Randy Orton, $1. So this is the thing I was thinking about with WWE. Gary Vee was saying as well that like he thinks WWE has a lot of untapped potential. And it's kind of true. Like they do have a big audience. And then when it comes to like numbered cards of like the biggest like superstars from WWE, they don't go for much. So I don't know, if it comes to looking for value, I've been looking at WWE even though I don't know too much. I used to watch it a lot when I was younger, but I only know Rhea Ripley because I've seen social media posts, and Randy Orton I watched when I was younger. So I think it's something that I'm quite intrigued to kind of look into. Like for $1, God, if I lose $1 on a purchase, like, it's not the end of my life. Shane McMahon, Jahan Dotson, Anthony Davis. So you'll see a lot of Asia Timor sort of parallels here. Adrian Dantley, Michael Thompson, aka Clay's dad, Bill Walton, Jeff Malone, Mark Williams. Some nice cards there. We move on as I try to grab it. I'm doing like the lobster pinch at the moment. Don't have any feeling in my pinky. And luckily it's not my index finger, actually. If it was my index finger, I'd probably be cooked at the moment. But again, I need to record this video. Alondes Williams, Mojo Prism Auto. This was like $5. Like, the one touch is like $3, $4. I didn't look at it and see there was a one touch included, but like, now that I have the card in my hand, I'm like, oh, it's got a one touch, and it's like $5 there. Kazi Russell, De'Aaron Fox numbered, Jason Tatum numbered, Jordan Poole, Spectra numbered, Cade Cunningham numbered. See, a lot of these were from lots. Like, at most, I would have been paying like $10 to $15 per lot. Isaiah Mobley, Spectra RPA. I wish it was Evan. Maybe I got confused there and thought the price was too good to be true, and then I realized it was Isaiah. Mike Miller, Fred Brown, Paul Presley. Got a lot of Detlef Schrempf. I think that's how you say his name. But very cheap stuff, under $10 here. Seattle Sonics legend, the Mojo Prism Auto, On-Card Immaculate Auto, Prism Auto, Choice Auto, Spectra Auto, Spectra Auto, Spectra Auto. Like, all of them were under $10. I think that this is the only one that was over. I think that was about $12. All right, moving on. George McGuinness, who got inducted to the Hall of Fame as of late, or nominated. Jalen Williams, a lot of numbered prisms. This one was $25, so game worn patch, obviously Brooklyn uniform, 76ers uniform. So just a gorgeous, gorgeous card there. 3-color patch. As much as people might not like him, Aussies still sort of like him. Some love him, some don't, but he's still loved by a lot. Kyrie Irving, rookie out of $4.99. Kevin Willis, Aaron Rodgers, NT numbered cards. The Devin Booker was like $3, and then I'm pretty sure it comps at like 15. So stuff like that, I was kind of looking for value there. Again, I just think these low-end cards, the Chinese, the Chinese don't care about it, and I'm Chinese, so I really shouldn't be saying that. Dyson Daniels stuff sells very well here, picking up a lot of his autos for under $10 over there, which was quite nice. So I'm not going to pull these out. Christian Leitner, college legend. Detlef Schrempf, impeccable auto. Alex English. Look, I get it. He has a lot of autos, but I feel like Alex English is slept on in the hobby in general. Like, he is just like a 20-point per game all-time scorer, and people, I think it's just the supply of his orders. There's just so much out there. He's one of the best throwback jerseys out there, but he was a ridiculous player. I think not many people know about him. Maybe scoring was a little bit, more boring because he didn't win a championship or anything like that, from what I know. Ja Morant, Andrew Nemhard, Luke Longley always sells well in Australia. Yao Ming, Koloko, Fat Lever, Scottie Pippen Jr., D Brown. So just stuff that I just can't wait to put into the value boxes, to find value myself and then pass on that value onto other buyers that buy off me, whether it's through eBay or the Facebook groups. It really does mean a lot to me. And then also helping it to fund my own collection as well. It works. It all works together. The Emerald at 88, we got Vince Carter numbered, Tim Hardaway Jr. NT jersey order. I think this is it is game worn. Paid $13 for that one. Bobby Portis, Corey Kispert, Dyson Daniels. So any Dyson Daniels stuff, unless it's really, really nice, I would have more than likely have paid less than $10 for it, like I said. Boban into the Houston PC Artist Gilmore Mojo Auto. Ooh, I can see a little sneaky Dyson Daniels gorgeous card in the corner of my eye. I'll get to it in the next pile. Eddie George, Jim Kelly, John Starks, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Johnson, the guy I've just said who's been killing it. I looked at how much I bought it for because I was like, oh wow, he's actually doing well. And I bought it for $5 and I'm pretty sure the comps are significantly higher. So happy with that one. Dyson Daniels, Blake Wesley, Vince Carter, Muggsy Bogues, Spectra Auto. I think this is like $5. Like a lot of this sort of stuff, like I wish there was an easier way for me to like recount prices. I'm trying to remember on the top of my head, but the value is just crazy, absolutely crazy on the website. Although I'm quite happy with it, the customer service, I was practically begging them to ship it over here. I was pretty scared that I was going to get the rug pulled under me. Like $4,000 is a lot of money. And when they hadn't shipped for 5 weeks, I was like, I'm getting no communication here. I don't really know anything else other than what Dan the Card Man said. Maybe I'm getting the rug pulled out of me. So I was freaking out a little bit. But yeah, just again, do your own research behind it. I have seen people comment on it saying they didn't get their cards. So that's what scares me a little bit about it. Okay, so this definitely was not under $10. I'm pretty sure this was like, I think it was about $15 or $16. This was under $10 as well. NT jersey, gorgeous card. Adrian Dantley, Spectra. Another Adrian Dantley, Spectra. Alex English, Nikola Jokic, Jalen Williams, Gail Goodrich, Jaden Ivey, Josh Giddey, Dyson Daniels Black, Pandora. Not one of one. It does look like a one of one, honestly, when you look at it like that, but it is not. Metal World Peace, who once played for the Houston Rockets under Ron Artest, his original name. AD Spectra, Andrew Nemhard, impeccable. Let's flip this around. Mark Price, impeccable auto. We have Jalen Brown, BJ Armstrong. I'm not going to show you what's in there. That will take too long. Sam Cassell, Prism Auto, Mojo, Mo Pete, Eddie Curry, Pokuševski, Lou Will, Jamal Crawford. What else we got here? We've got another pile here, and I've just realised I've left another box there. So you'll see a bunch of this mailday kind of get split up. Bones Highland, Devin Booker, PJ Washington, Dyson Daniels, Darius Garland, Sadiq Bey, Brandon Ingram, NT jersey lot. I think that was like $15 for the 3, all game worn. Jay Rich, one of my favourite dunkers of all time, Dyson Daniels, Jay Rich, Diabate, Dyson Daniels, Tyrese Martin. Chris Mullen, Spectra Auto. This is a gorgeous card here. I think I got it for under $10 as well. I will find the price, but I'm pretty sure I got it for under $10. Just a gorgeous card. I know I wish it wasn't sticker auto, but it is still a nice card there. The deep space variation. Drew Bledsoe, Dyson Daniels Quad, Chris Mullen, Artist Gilmore, Rick Fox, Prism, Mojo, Nemhard, Dieng, Derek Henry, Jaren Jackson, and Zion Williamson. All right, I'm going to pull out this other box that I've left behind me, and we'll show the last bit of this mailday. I did double check that Chris Mullen Spectra Auto. It was $8. So, crazy. I haven't sorted through this one too much. Purvis Short, Bill Cartwright, Clark Kellogg, some NFL, Russell Wilson, Brian Robinson. Apologies for this. This was about $4 to $5. Sydney Moncrief, Bucks legend. Not going to show all of these. It will just take way too long. But Joey Bosa, a couple jerseys here that cost me like $3 or $4, but gold standard. Numbered Spectra cards there. Just stuff that I'll try and flip in the bargain boxes. Let's see, something a bit more interesting. Let's go this NFL certified lot. So I actually paid a little bit more for this. This one was $25. Some nice players in here. One from my own Houston Texans. It's not CJ Stroud, unfortunately. We have Jackson Smith and Jigba. Tank Dell, man, the color match, gorgeous card. Roshan Johnson, Clayton Tune, Broderick Jones, and Marvin Mims. Is there anything else that I really want to show off here? Nothing. Oh, actually, this one was quite nice. So I got this one for, I think it was like $7. And one of the cards is definitely worth more than $7. Devontae Adams, gold standard jersey. And then Josh Allen, gold standard jersey. Great. Not from any specific game or event. Thank you. But yeah, paid $7 total for that one. That was a nice little lot there. Yeah, that was it for my latest pickups. I will try and show the other half of the mailday once it does arrive. It was split into 4 different packages. It's just the way their system works, which is a little bit annoying, but it actually kind of works well because you're able to keep everything under the $1,000 customs or value that Australia has to avoid an import fee. Definitely go check it out. I'd suggest go watch Dan the Cardman's video first. For me, like I said, personally, the customer service wasn't the best. And if you're happy to wait 5 to 6 weeks for your cards to, be weighed and then sent to you, then yeah, go check it out for yourself. As always, guys, if you enjoy the content, make sure you hit a like and comment down below. I think I deserve a subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed to me because of my numb finger here. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in future videos with this numb finger. Take care.